Yo, what's going on, Colonel fam? What's poppin'? I hope you guys are ready for today's video because I asked everybody that was following me on my Instagram. You know, as a matter of fact, if you're not following me on Instagram, I'm about to pop it up over here. Go follow me. I asked the people that are following me on Instagram, ask me whatever you guys want to know. So today's video is about to be a Q&A. So let's start with the first question. First question was, why my name is Popcorn? Well, if you guys didn't know, me, Austin, and Ryan, we did a little challenge together. Austin was Big Sack, I was Popcorn, and Ryan was Little Dumpling. Ever since we came up with Popcorn for that video, that's what everybody just started calling me. The name just stuck with me perfectly. People are like, oh my god, that's such a cool name, like Popcorn, Popcorn. And I consulted my friends and family, and I just decided it was time for a change. So I switched my name from Alioba to Popcorn. Next question is, are you single? Why don't I show you? Yeah, I'm single. Been single for about 7 months now. My last relationship was 3 years and it just went south, but it's okay. You know, I am looking for a relationship. Just has to be with the right one. Looking for a girl that's sweet, caring, humble, down to earth, just loving. Someone who's just outgoing like me. Someone who loves to laugh. Someone that's positive. Those are all traits that I'm looking for in a right girl and in a girl that I want. So once I find it, just know you guys will be the first ones to know. So next question that I got was, how did I meet Austin Mcbroom from the Ace family, or the Ace family? Well, why don't we go over to the house and ask Austin how I met him. What up, baby? So, bro, how are you, man? I'm chilling, bro. How are you?
Good, bro.
So, I'm doing a Q&A right now.
Alright.
And they keep asking me how we met, bro.
Oh, man, that's a crazy story right there.
Crazy story. We met. I told them that we met on the street. No, I didn't tell him. I didn't tell him nothing. Go ahead.
Okay, so pretty much, I was at the movies, right? And it was me and Catherine. We went to go see one of our favorite movies that recently just came out. And he was there, and we felt bad because, you know, he was sitting in the first row by himself, and he had like bags of popcorn around him. And we...
Lying.
No, I'm playing. So to make the long story short, I was driving on the freeway. I don't know where I was going, but I was in the Lambo, and, you know, I was doing a little bit of speeding. Kids, don't speed. I was doing a little bit of speeding, and I seen this dude next to me, and he had a nice car, and he was also doing a little bit of speeding. And so he got my attention. I looked over, and I said, what's up? He said, what's up to me? Seemed like a really good dude. I asked him what he was doing. He said he was going to grab some food. He asked what I was doing. I don't remember what I was doing, but I was just riding, and I was like, you know what? Let's ride out sometime. So I got his number, and we've been hanging out ever since that day.
Pretty much ever since, guys. So.
Did I tell a good story?
I think you did perfect, bro. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Now you guys know. How old am I? I'm 24. But I still act like a kid. Next question is, will you follow me back on Instagram? Why not? Follow back. There you go. Follow you back. Next question is, what's my favorite food to eat? That's actually a really, really hard one because there's so many good options like Mexican food, Italian food, barbecue, Chinese food, and sushi. So, a lot of good options, but I think I'll have to go with the Mexican food. Next question is, can I have a shout out in your new video, please? Why not? Shout out to JackLokes1031. My next question is, what was your career / job before starting YouTube? I was a student before I really pursued YouTube. I also owned a skincare company though that I was grinding on for a little bit, but I had stopped that and I pursued my full-time on school and then ended up giving my full-time to YouTube. The next question is, what's my nationality? So I'm originally from Sudan, if you guys know where that is. That's in Africa. I know I don't look like it. Sometimes people think I'm Indian. Some people think I'm Hispanic, but I am full-blooded African. Is there any place you would like to travel? You know, I'm a huge traveler. I love traveling so much. But if there was one place I'd go to, probably be Bora Bora. And let me run you guys a clip and show you guys why. Next question, would you ever date a supporter? And yes, guys, I would date a supporter because I'd want a girl that's supportive, just like my friend Yo-Yo in Maryland.
Look at that.
Good. Advice for a person wanting to start YouTube. For anyone that wants to start YouTube, my main recommendation would be never give up. figure out what your niche is so you could come up with, you can figure out what type of content you want because it's so saturated and there's so many people doing so much of the same things. So you gotta figure out how you're gonna be unique or how you're gonna stand out. So that's some of my recommendations. Also, just know it doesn't have to be perfect. You could do whatever you like. You could, hey, yo, chill. Messing up the thing. Trying to give real advice right here. But just don't worry about the comment. Don't worry about the hate. You'll always get hate from everyone. Not everyone will agree with your video. And even if your video doesn't get views, don't worry. Just keep grinding, keep pushing harder, better yourself every day, and you will have a dope YouTube channel. As long as you're happy and as long as you're doing what you love, forget everything else. What's my full name? I wonder what it could be. Well, technically this is my first name. My last name is Mahmood, but I only had these letters for now. But my name is Ali. I used to get picked on back in the day, elementary school, middle school. All the teachers used to call me Ali. But enough is enough, because now my name is Popcorn. Alright guys, I'm about to call this round speed round because I got so many questions and I want to get to as many of them as I possibly can. One of the questions was, what's the hardest part of making a video? You know, to be honest, I think some of the hardest parts of making a video is coming up with good content that will constantly keep entertaining people, because it's just like a book or like an essay. You know, you don't want to just entertain just for a little bit. You want to keep the viewer hooked, right? You want to keep them hooked throughout the whole thing. So that's, I think, one of the hardest things to come up with a good content idea. Next question I got was from my friend Ruben, actually, which I haven't seen in a minute, but he said, what in your opinion separates you from other YouTubers? Content, personality, what is it? I feel like something that separates me from a lot of other YouTubers is I'm really genuine. I don't like try to be something more than I am. I'm basically myself. I'm very positive. I'm very outgoing, and I don't know, I love talking, you know, so that's some of the things. Some YouTubers, it's hard for them to talk. Some of them, it's, you know, they're not really that friendly. Sometimes they don't come off as nice. So I think that's some of the things that help your boy out. Another question I got was, what keeps you from never giving up? You know what I think it is, to be honest? I think that the reason I have so much just power to just keep pushing, keep grinding, I think is because I finally found what I love to do. I think once you find what you love to do, that's when you'll give it 100% of your time. Just for example, like I have friends that, you know, they love building cars, right? And because they love building cars so much, they don't even feel like it's a job. So with YouTube, I love it. I just love entertaining people. I love creating up content. I like using my imagination, things like that. So that's one of the reasons that I feel like I never give up, because I found what I love to do. Next question I got was, do I want kids? For sure, it's definitely one of the things that I do want. I would want kids, but for sure in the future, you know, once I find a good girl, once I get married, and, you know, once I'm ready to have a family. But for now, no kids right now. Have you been able to live off of social media yet? I hope you get there if you haven't. Yes, so obviously, you know, YouTubers do get paid, YouTubers do make money, and I recently got monetized, I think, let's say a month and a half, 2 months ago, I think, is when I got monetized. So yeah, so now, thank God, blessings. You know, now I'm able to start getting paid for doing what I love to do. When are you doing a hoverboard giveaway? Guys, I will still be doing the hoverboard giveaway. Like I said, I'm just waiting for a few more things, but I will be doing it soon, so stay tuned. Don't think I forgot about it. Trust me, I didn't. Next question that I got was, why are you so good looking? Who, me? I'm just joking, yo. Thank you, man. You know what? That made your boy feel good a little bit, you know? I don't know why. You know, I just gotta thank my mom, thank my dad, you know, for just having them good genetics, them good, you know, thingamajigs. You know, I don't want to say, you know, what's going on, just to, you know, yeah, just gotta thank my family. So, yep, that's basically it. Last question. Can this be the last question? I think so.